You have the idea in your head, should we sell our home? Let's wait and see what happens. Well, I'm here to tell you if you are considering selling your home, I would look at selling it right now. I would not wait until later in the spring. I would not wait until the summer. I would not wait until the fall. And why is that? Well, right now we still have a lot of buyers looking and we don't have enough homes for sale. And not just here in Phoenix Metro, but this is a trend across the country. Take a look at this article from CNBC. It says more home sellers are sitting out of the spring housing market. And key points, new listings continue to fall in March, according to Realtor.com, down 20% from the same month last year. The active inventory homes for sale, however, is 60% higher than the start of last spring, but that is only because homes are taking longer to sell. Right here in Phoenix Metro, that number is just under 3 months currently. Mortgage rates, having dropped slightly in early March due to the stress on the banking system, are now moving higher again. They're right around that 6.5. They were up above 7. So we have buyers that have more confidence moving forward and with the lack of inventory. And it goes on to say, it might seem like a great time to list your home for sale. Buyers are flooding back into the market. Mortgage rates have fallen off their recent highs, and there are still far too few homes for sale to meet demand, but potential sellers aren't budging. And that is what I want to get into today. So, right now, here in Phoenix Metro, single family detached homes for sale are down under 11,000. That is around half of where we should be. And I have a lot of buyers who are looking like there's nothing out there. And I'm seeing homes, my sellers included, they're listing their home. I just listed one yesterday, and we've already had 2 offers and we have 9 showings. And that is just the start. Again, there just aren't enough homes. So if you're a seller and you're wondering, like, I'm just going to wait till the spring. Well, what are you going to wait for? Are you going to wait for rates to go higher? Are you going to wait for a flood of inventory to hit the market so now your competition is more? And then if we take a look at the Cromford report, I know I reference it quite a bit, but here you can see the average, the listing success rate. It is up to 80.4%. So if you list your home, you have an 80.4% chance of selling that home. That is up from last month at 76.7 and up from last quarter at 65.8. Now 65% is normal, so we are well above normal. We're only down slightly from the peak of the crazy market. And just with the lack of inventory. Now, I don't know what you want to wait to happen. If you want to wait for, layoffs to occur, the economy to fall more, and then you're going to have people forced to sell their homes. You're going to have less active, qualified, true buyers in the market. And it's going to make it that much harder for you. But for some sellers, I get it. And I see this is why there's a lack of inventory. If you're a seller and you bought your home, 3, 4, 5 years ago, and that same home today is going to cost you almost twice as much, and your rate is going to be much more than you have. A lot of sellers, well, they're not looking to upgrade and triple their mortgage for what they're going to be upgrading to. However, if you are a seller and you're set on selling or you're moving out of the area, take advantage of this low inventory that we're in, this still strong enough buyer demand because of the low inventory before things get worse. Now, I'm not a doom and gloom kind of guy, but we know the Fed is going to continue to raise the rate while they fight inflation. So if you want to wait for layoffs to occur and people be forced to sell their home and compete with a flooded market, which is never fun as a seller, where you have less control, less power, and watch that listing success rate drop, then by all means, wait. But if you're considering selling, I would do my best to get my home ready to get on the market today and not just put it on the market. Price it where it needs to be. Don't have it where you want and just try and hope and we'll see what happens, but actually price it where it will cause it to get as many people through that door and sell for as much money as possible. Because I promise you, when you try and leave room to negotiate, you won't be negotiating anything. So you'll be chasing the ball down the hill, chasing the market, and have to continue to drop the price. Just like my sellers, we listed, in the downturn of the market in the fall. And on paper, they should have sold for $500,000 because a neighbor sold at the peak of the market. However, there was a lot more homes on the market then. And based on the showings, the lack of offers we were getting, we knew where we needed to be priced at so they could get the offers they needed. Now, when we priced it where it needed to be, we had 5 offers come through. So don't try and just overprice your home thinking you're going to reduce it. That is not something you want to be in. You don't want to be in a spot where you're chasing the market, chasing the ball down the hill. So price your home accordingly, make sure it shows well, but do not wait. If you're considering selling, get ahead of the market, get ahead of a downturn economy, and get ahead of inventory jumping up again while there's still buyers getting into this market. Now, Arizona isn't quite seasonal like other areas back in central Illinois. However, we do have some seasonality, but we're about to enter our very busy season. And then we should see an uptick in inventory. So if you're looking to get ahead of that, reach out. I'll be happy to walk you through what that process looks like. Or if you're not here in Phoenix, make sure you're watching this somewhere else. I have colleagues throughout the country that I've connected with, that I've helped, and I can put you in touch with a top agent there to make sure you're taken care of and maximizing your your selling potential and what you can actually walk away with. So let me know what questions you have. It's Rich Brecklin, your Arizona real estate agent. Watch this video, and I'll see you next time.